Turning into 2K Sports. We've got some, well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Minnesota. Edwards passes to MP. Randall a screen on Ball. Shot on the wing. And there's the bucket from MP.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Ball no good. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
DB, ever since winning the Most Improved Player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Now, here's MP. A 38-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 6 points.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Miller outside. No good on the triple. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. At the elbow, it's MP. Rebound by Williams.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
The corner is not a problem for Ball. He's confident he can make that.
Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. Miller outside. Ball, the bounce pass, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
Pass to MP. Randall a screen on Ball. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to MP. 18 feet out. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Hornets trail by 4. And it's Ball in the corner. No good on the 3. For the Hornets, they come into this following a loss to the Boston Celtics. The drive by MP.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's MP. He's got 8. Down low, Gobert lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Here's Ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
MP with it. Now Green defending. Here's MP. It's good for his fourth bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 6. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Edwards.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Count it.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Hornets trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Green. Pass to Salon. And it's Ball in the corner. And the Hornets miss again. MP has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for McDaniels. Edwards has come in for Dante DiVincenzo. And MP subbed in for Mike Conley. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, who's checked in for Nurkic. Green comes in for Josh Okogie. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Smith. And Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. And those advanced numbers, Doors, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
They've got Julius Randle, MP out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
That's good from Ball. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. MP up top. He's covered by Ball. MP, good.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Outside, Green. Back to Ball. Williams, a screen on MP. Ball kicks to Green. Outside, Ball. 6 to shoot. Latrey. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, there's tremendous length when it comes to Jaden McDaniels. And off the dribble drive at the cup, he's tough.
Ball against MP. Yep, it counts. Ball's got 13.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
MP left side. Excellent D there from Williams. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves Sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It is a wonderful night for basketball, and a wonderful...
I think for the Timberwolves, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Charlotte Hornets.
They're getting destroyed.
And that about wraps it up. And as the...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Josh Green. And it's Williams at the center position. Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare.
Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Outside, Green. Miller with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Gobert with a screen for MP. Pulls up on the elbow, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's an 18-point game. The 15-footer. Rebound, Minnesota.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Randall. The shot from the low post is good. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Bridges kicks to Miller. Pass the ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Dante D. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. And MP, he's subbed in for Mike Conley. Josh Green's checked in for Charlotte. Bridges kicks to Green. Here's Ball. Great look, but off the mark.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Clark is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's MP. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Reed in its center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Pass to Williams. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. MP passes to Reed, and Reed throws it down.
When you've got it going offensively, you keep your foot on the gas pedal. Naz Reid doing exactly that.
Bridges against Ingles. Right side, Ball. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his fourth rebound in this one. Reed with a screen on Ball. And he lays it straight in. Reed's got 10 points in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Julius Randle.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Reed misses. Here's Charlotte. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Green dishes the ball. Pass to Bridges. Williams a screen.
Minnesota foul. Third personal foul. 15 foul.
First one falls for him.
Miles Bridges.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Takes a shot at the elbow, and again it's Minnesota.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that